Hey, what's up guys? So today's video is going to be of the world's #1 Ahri, breaking down their gameplay. Of course, I said to you guys on my tier list, Ahri is a very strong champion this patch, and this guy has a super unique playstyle with the Glacial Augment build, and really can stick it to those Korean pros. He's currently Challenger, 61% win rate with Ahri, pretty much the only high elo Ahri player that I know of that is having a lot of success in the higher echelons of elos. So without further ado, I'm just going to get straight into the gameplay and break down how you guys can probably use this in your own elos and gain some LP. Heading into the match now guys, you can see him pathing into the river, gets that pixel ward brush for his jungler and scuttle control. It's super important to get this early for your jungler, especially high elo players know this. But for the rune page, it's a utility heavy rune page guys. Glacial Augment, Magical Footwear, Minion Demon, Cosmic Insight with Cheap Shot and Ultimate Hunter for your secondary runes. Now, this utility playstyle, it lacks damage early on. Your kill potential is not that high, but that's really not what this guy likes to do. He likes to really play for jungle ganks, for setups, for picks in the mid game, and you'll see why he's had such a high win rate as we progress into this game. And another thing I quickly want to touch on is how matchup dependent his summoner spells and also starting items are. In this game, you can see he has that Dark Seal refillable potion. He also is running Cleanse. This is super matchup dependent. So obviously he has the Cleanse for the Zoe bubble, but sometimes he likes to run Teleport into control mages. Sometimes he likes to run Ignite into super aggressive 1v1 matchups. And I'm going to be putting both of his mobilytic profiles in the description below so you can kind of do a deep dive. This is his Master Smurf he's playing on right now. Obviously he also has that Challenger account. So if you're looking for a little bit more information on what he likes to run and when, those profiles will be in the description for you guys. So you boys can see this early laning phase is pretty rough. It's not a really 1v1 heavy matchup or playstyle. It's much more utility. So you'll see he's getting shoved in by the Zoe, which is expected. But he's definitely going to be looking to go for the 2v2 skirmishes and get priority in lane at level 3. And start looking to kind of look for the ganks with the Warwick. And also just looking to catch Elise off guard. So you can see, I believe that Elise has invaded here. He's looking to follow up on the Elise. The Zoe has priority and moves first. But look, see that slow that he gets? So the auto is going to slow them with the Glacial Augment. So he gets that really nice auto slow into an E. The slow lets you get... The Warwick has to flash, unfortunately. That auto slow for setting up ganks is really nice, guys. And people underrate it. You can auto attack, then they're slowed. The E is much easier to hit. And it sets up for really nice ganks and 2v2 kills. So he gets an assist on that. 1 stack on the Dark Seal. And now he's going to be getting a base in, getting a reset, and coming back to lane. Coming back now, he gets our Amp, Tomb, and a Control Ward. Control Ward's bot side, clears out their Control Ward. Bot side Control Wards are always more valuable than top side Control Wards. Minion Demon's the cannon, so when you're playing Ahri, you pretty much do not have any priority with this Minion Demon at all. You just use it to get lane shoves so you can roam. So he gets that Minion Demon on the cannon, he goes for the roam now. Looking like it's pretty cooked, but he does get the Elise here. Gets the charm off onto the Zoe. And this turnaround's looking nice. The Riven flashes forward, gets the kill. He's just playing it really cool from the mid lane side brush. Warwick picks up a double. He gets a kill on the board, gets some more Dark Seal stacks. And now when he gets that base, you can see he has a lost chapter. And now is when you're going to be starting to dish out a lot of damage, guys, okay? Levels 1 through to 5 with Glacial Augment Ahri, you're not doing very much. You can't really pack a punch. But level 7, level 9 with lost chapter, you definitely are going to start doing some damage now. You can see he gets that charm onto the Zoe, gets the Q off. Chunks hurt a half, and now when he has his ultimate, 100% he has kill pressure, okay? So, although your early landing phase is a little bit weak, you definitely still have the damage numbers come late. And you can see he's almost ready to start one-shotting those backline creeps. And that's when you can start having huge impacts on the map. Hard shoving in, getting priority, and just continuously roaming, moving, looking for picks. Moving in now. He's looking for a gank. But Ahri has ultimate, it's no big deal. He actually uses the GLP there just to get a bit of poke off. Just like this slow, this is why the win rate is so high, because it's like, it's very simple to play. Oh, he has the ult here, hits the charm, hops the Riv and gets the 2v1 outplay. This is why the win rate's so high, guys. It's a very simple playstyle and offers pretty much undodgeable CC. Hits level 9, and now this clear is unmatched. There's not many champions that can actually match an Ahri clear from level 9 onwards. Like, there is a couple, but not many can really get that same style for such a low mana cost. So he gets that kill, gets some more Dark Seal stacks, and he heads back to base now. Picks up an Amp Tomb. Of course, he likes to go for those Spooky Ghosts next, guys. The Spooky Ghosts work with the Glacial Augment as well. So you can hit them up, get that Mega Slow, ult in, GLP, and just make infinite picks. So now back in lane, your playstyle is very much a shove and roam playstyle. Solo kills are doable, but it's much safer to just shove and roam just because you have so much mobility with the ultimate in River. Like, obviously the Elise could pick you off, but it's super unlikely. Even if she hits the Cocoon, you can ultimate away. So moves in with the shove, and now he's looking for a topside roam. The Warwick is actually very far ahead, so if the Warwick is in the fight with the Elise, obviously that red side is going to come out with the win. Moving up now, pops that ultimate. You see how he gets the auto, then the GLP for a stacked slow. Probably that another auto on that Riven's going to hit the slow on her as well. Flash is in, doesn't quite get the kill, but he gets the kill onto the Elise. The Zoe drops to the Warwick, and the Riven's still pretty low as well. See if this Warwick can run him down. Can't, not quite. So you can see how this playstyle really does, he does get it, the fucking Warwick. Dirty Warwick player. But yeah, boys, I love this playstyle. I love running it, especially if I have a high damage comp. The only time I'm cautious of it is when I have a really low damage comp. Like, say I have a fucking Maokai top, a Sejuani jungle, and like a low DPS carry. I'm thinking, okay, maybe I need to go to Electrocute. Maybe I need to snowball super early. But if you got a comp like this, you got plenty of damage, and just the CC that you can offer in a team fight is always going to be more reliable than going, okay, I need 100 to 0 this target. I need to dish out all this damage. When in contrast, this build, you just GLP proc, maybe hit a charm, Spooky Ghost, run them down, get an auto slow, and it's easy pickings. So now we take a quick glance at his build path, guys. He's going for those Spooky Ghosts next with the Fiendish Codex and the Aether Wisp. This, of course, is going to be giving you a lot more movement speed and also cooldown reduction. People forget, you're running that Ultimate Hunter, plus you're getting the CDR from the Spooky Ghost and the GLP. So a lot of times, man, you got 30 to 40% CDR, plus your Ultimate Hunter. So your ultimates on a less than a 1 minute cooldown. Spooky Ghost is very low, GLP is low, and it is just easy pickings. Look at that, move across, GLP, gets the slow, gets the fear with the Warwick. And you're just layering that CC, and you're continuously impacting the map. This is a very high tempo pick in the mid game, guys. You don't really want to be having a stale mid game, focusing on laning phase. You want to be moving into the river, looking for picks. Every single time that Spooky Ghost is off cooldown, you can see now that he's got that Spooky Ghost, he pops it, runs down the Elise. You want to be using this off cooldown every single time, guys. Spooky Ghost is ready, pop it. Look to chase somebody down. If you can't get a kill with it, it still gives you vision and so much pressure. It just lets you know where the enemy is. Maybe if they're pressuring objective, maybe if they're looking for a specific roam or something like that. It's such a nice and unique item, and you've got to be using it. So you can see here, in the mid game, he's pretty much got that Soul Stealer looking for continuous picks. The game is just wide open at this point, and you'll see him pops that Spooky Ghost and just chases it, guys. You just pop it, you chase the direction, looking for the Riven. Now it's caught out. Riven struggling. He moves in, gets, you can see that auto slow as he gets it. Says, fuck, this Riven actually has a lot of damage and pieces out. Yikes. I wonder if he can actually even, oh my god, this Riven is big noob, man. Shit. And I do believe he gets this build path. He always finishes off with a Death Cap and sometimes a Morello Avoid. It's pretty situational, but he definitely likes to look for that Death Cap next. And at the end of the day, guys, this build path is meant for team fighting. It's meant for picks, and you're going to have so much fun running it. So hopefully you've enjoyed this VOD, and hopefully you guys can try this out in your own games and give it a go. I definitely recommend it. I think it's actually really strong and better than the Electrocute route most of the time. You can see your ults in that GLP. You see that slow, man. So imagine you're getting this in every team fight. It's pretty much an insta-win because all your teammates can follow up the damage, follow up the slows, and they land everything on their opponents. So thanks for watching, guys, and until next time, I'll catch you later.